come on, man. Use your brain.
Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, home to a team that brings this lunch pail each and every game, the Virginia Tech Hokies. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on another team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. Coming out with it, it's Aurora. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Virginia Tech offense will get the first crack at it here. And this guy is a big-time star.
They promised like a month ago that the
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back.
I really love it if you guys could like be able
for
to
his
schedule
offense and
a
put
neutral
his
site
football
game.
team on his back.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC wheel of destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to
like for
come
example,
up, and you can't afford to
Bruce
give
and
away
Ohio
a game
State
early in a conference like
right?
this.
And I think both of these coaching
So,
staffs,
like,
David,
it'd be cool.
understand that.
Hey,
They've been preaching
got
to
to
their
play
team,
neutral
we've
spot
got
like
to
week one.
start fast. Not
That's
just
right.
in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The wheel of destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to get into that championship game.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field.
I wish they just like make an app where you can recruit off, your phone on like the current
Right
week.
back to the well. Still running at the 40. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Hokie, 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 high, Tech, Tech, VPI. Got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hokie.
Well, after that touchdown, the crowd here at Lane Stadium is absolutely going crazy. This is one of the great environments and best fan bases in all of college football. Exit light, enter night.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. And what a great matchup we have of two highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These two running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great field. Linebackers are making all...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that
Should have. Now let somebody talk me out of it.
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for a block. It's Aurora. Makes a move. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football.
No, I just got my third time back.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
The expressway is wide open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. And the Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
One hand, I'm kind of upset.
Man, did he show some pop for that one.
Some serious football right there. I'll tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the defense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
Kind of like the idea of everybody starting with
right out of the gate.
but he already knows.
This unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves
Either
up.
build it up,
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the...
Reels it in down the left side. Off he goes. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinal.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Slips through the line. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Hokie. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed. They ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out. Good blocking. Give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys. You see open space, and boom, he's gone.
That one was straight enough.
Gonna run it. It's straight. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
There's some users who are like really good.
To reach the end of the quarter.
There's some users who just need that top team to
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats.
So have you seen, like who was it?
Now to see if they can answer this early.
There's like a couple
here in the
coordinators
second
in
quarter.
y'all's league. Like, have you ever seen them get a head coaching spot in anything?
He's looking to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which...
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
That stuff doesn't get tried.
They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They are seizing control and taking away. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. Intercepted.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got.
That's my plan.
They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game.
Like, I don't think I'll be fired.
You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, I mean, should I, though? Because you guys haven't even laid out the framework of what coordinator.
Really nice run there.
People don't know that
solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Stanford now has it in the red zone. In the red area, it's Beebe. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Now on 2nd down. They'll try the run. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They've got the screen set up.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and some.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field
I don't know. I don't think so. But, yeah, I don't know.
Here's the return.
I've been doing my part, keeping quiet.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They go to the ground. At the 35, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play move to change for the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll run it from the gun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put 1 mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground.
Yeah, because, I mean, the way I see it is, like, I would like an opportunity to build a team like that because I joined 2-star late, so by the time I joined, I had to.
From the gun, wants to pass. That one comes out hot down the right side.
I would like an opportunity to throw one up, and then over there,
more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Hokies have their offense in high gear, coming after it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun. Able to get 1 down to the 15.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows.
Yeah,
as
I mean, like
goes on, these small games are going to turn into longer runs.
Dust the hole, you got to take the job thing. Like, I'm voluntarily trying to stay at a bad school.
Using the quick game. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
And that's easy to tell because they keep it the same way. You just go in the coach, whatever, and it pops up.
He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance.
I think that's
like,
easy to be like, hey, Z, I'm just going
in front of them
Z
right now.
for
You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy.
You get fired, that's one thing. You better not get fired because your contract's like 3 games.
Catch the ball.
You get fired, we got the problem.
Get us some points.
Gets rid of it. He's got his man. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to
be like, hey,
you know,
punish it wise.
Second down.
If y'all take a job, you guys get the last available pick next.
He'll just keep slinging it. Quickly complete.
Be like,
Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Stanford quickly to the line.
Yeah, they do that too.
He wants to throw.
And then you'd be at disadvantage because everybody else is
and he can't escape, and down he goes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Those levels are pretty big, especially recruiting.
He's looking for an open man on second down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line. And that game plan is working to perfection.
Florida, I feel like, had most speed guys.
They'll leave it with him.
Texas had a lot of speed
guys. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's not
I don't think that'll change
there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time.
And I think it's well to see because, dude, if you look, all the teams with the top speed talent has come out of the kick it away. Which makes sense.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
And when I was with Baylor, I never had like that top speed. Makes sense because I never recruited.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
TCU.
He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab on the right. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That was just as simple as it's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown.
The trick that I've been doing
before the half is to give up a big return.
After like the initial week 0 and week 1, where they put the board in, I would go back into it and see.
Decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room.
Because then I wouldn't have to go all in on them. I could put like 5 or 10 a week on them, and nobody would have been there. So I would slow.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Yeah, I'm for it. I don't have to.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and he'll bring it to the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing this much, this first drive,
I think that plays a part into
hinge on this,
some teams are like, I don't know, 3 and 5 record-wise, but
yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What do you
I think it's because their roster grade is like an A+. They got like so many 4 or 5
to the win, be
that
aggressive.
game thing, they're a lot better. That makes sense.
On third and long,
because I don't know if you ever look at your blue chip ratio on the tab. Yeah.
QB's got to pick and choose.
And I think that plays a bigger part in your rankings than the street perspective. Because there's like a lot of 10-0, 11-0 teams that are bad, and there's gonna be like an 8-4 North Carolina team that will always be able to.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Slater.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage.
And that also plays a part in the range.
Throwing the football, he picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Keeps it on the bootleg. He wants to take the top off. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. At the 20. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back.
Yeah.
So take the touchdown
I didn't pay too much attention to it, but I mean, I guess it makes sense because when Slater was in the
interference, waving off the pick 6. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a
crowded
down.
area.
They move the tight end all over.
There's a lot more East
The
Coast teams,
inside give. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
I tried the Mountain 2-star and
works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27.
But then I have to compete against LSU and Race Cajuns.
He makes the connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position.
I was really drawing him about his uniform.
And the returner goes down. Offense getting set for first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. running toward the tape. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. It'll be a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10.
It's like they get scared or something. They're like, oh my God.
And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive that...
Oh, what a grab by the defense. The offense starts with a short field. Wide receiver shows motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the back. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Hokies will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. The field goal is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him
being
right
a pass.
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into
had
the
no shot of winning.
So maybe you get the running game
because
going
he killed all our people. But like 7 Rangers.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Stanford.
And this has been a rough day for this offense. And finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board. So it's not all bad.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He's going to bring it out from deep. He stopped at the 23.
I was like watching y'all's
share would have been with a touchback. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Looking for a gap. It's Slater. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew.
He'll take a deep shot.
Have you tried hitting up
That's going to be
Doscow?
Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some.
Forget the kick. He wants to throw. And the incompletion is an open invitation. All kinds of running room. Bulldozes him. The tag goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time, and got a shot in the arm, get some energy, snap it to the up back, completing the pass.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The give to the tailback. Touchdown, Hokies! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. USF looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a
game's going so long, Joe's missing the man.
Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Impressive, to say the least.
Dropping back, it's good.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He wants to go deep. Brings it in down the left side. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Cardinal! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point, even in the 4th quarter.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gonna let it fly. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Lining up to tack one more. Oh, now the kicker's gonna throw it.
Oh,
He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen
probably
something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. And here comes the offense on second down. Getting some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to throw. It's good. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's caught. It's Rhodes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, you know, it was just because like people were complaining with the season.
On third and long, doesn't need to
you
take
can stop
the check
it.
down. With the catch, it's Gomez. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On fourth down, going to the air. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete.
Like those Jet sweeps back
and the
when
defense
the
rises
game
to the
launched.
occasion.
The Jet sweeps were
lining
worse
up
than they
for a
are
first
now.
down play. He's going to pass. Quickly complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat the Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You've gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum.
I'd be willing to bet money that
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done.
You know,
too
Madden
much
was
firepower, just
like,
too much
it's not
explosiveness on
Mark
offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
There's ways to stop it, but I mean, like on defense, if you take one bad take at the tackle, like angle. If you take one bad angle, it's a touchdown. Like if you go inside with your linebacker, and then that person keeps cutting to the left, and then And then like he can get past the ghost holding call that gets called. It's a touchdown. You gotta like just basically predetermine that you're just gonna follow the jet sweep, even if it's a freaking fake, and you just run up the middle. I'm gonna take my linebacker with you. Like you have to, I think. Smart. I wish like the fake jet sweeps weren't so freaking obvious. I don't know if you guys have paid attention to that, but it would be like the fake QB power or something. You could tell when the quarterback is going to keep the ball because he squats all the way to the ground. Yeah. Run that and then run a basic jet sweep. Yeah, that's a dead giveaway, and that's the only animation in the game that causes that. And then if it's a fake jet sweep, but the running back keeps it, the wide receiver gets called for that jet sweep on a delay, so it's like a second before he starts running, and then it's gonna be a running back getting the ball. I just wish it like wasn't so obvious because, dude, in real life, what offense is gonna do those cadences like that? You're telling me like back at Auburn that Cam Newton is gonna be squatting all the way to the ground? Hell no. He's not gonna squat down though. He's just gonna grab it and go.